Hi there, happy Friday. So a few weeks ago I shared some information with you about brain overload and what actually happens up there when we try to manage and process that avalanche of incoming data. And that topic really resonated. In fact, several people responded to me that it's not just about managing all that information and the never-ending to-do list, but it's also about how to keep those bigger long-term goals in focus while we're so busy checking those daily boxes. We can't always take things off the to-do list, but maybe we can reframe the problem. How do you make the daily to-do list work for your bigger goals rather than distract you from them? New research suggests a surprisingly simple method. Write it down. And I'm not just talking about writing down your daily to-dos, but I'm also talking about writing down those hopes and dreams and then connect those with the list of to-dos with a real sense of internal motivation. University of Toronto professor Jordan Peterson calls this self-authoring, and he explored this concept with 700 students over the course of 2 years. The students were asked to think about their lives, especially those pivotal moments that help shape who they are and where they want to get to. And then they were asked to use these memories to connect their daily to-do list with their bigger goals. Because they were college students, it probably wouldn't surprise you that many of them cited staying in school and completing their coursework and getting better grades to finally graduate as their blue sky goals. But throughout the study, students were asked to identify how the items on their daily to-do lists would get them closer to those blue sky goals. And the students who did the self-authoring exercise completed more coursework, got better grades, and were more likely to stay in school and eventually graduate than the students in the control group who had not done the writing assignment. The idea behind self-authoring taps into what researchers call a growth mindset, reinforcing what we know about neuroplasticity, that your strengths and abilities are not fixed, but can actually improve with focus and attention. We can learn how to be more creative, we can learn how to be better problem solvers, and we can learn how to deal with setbacks. From a neurological perspective, the act of writing is one of the most effective ways to go from dreaming it to doing it. When we see how short-term goals and long-term goals connect in our own handwriting, it engages different parts of the brain and creates deeper neural connections. Writing them down requires us not only just to think more systematically about how to reach them, but it also requires motor skills to render them on paper. And studies show that when we see them in our own handwriting, we're better able to visualize ourselves reaching them, as well as the potential obstacles that could derail us in the process. It's like inviting your mind and your hand and your eyes to an amazing think tank. And engaging multiple neural networks simultaneously on the same thought integrates different regions of the brain for deeper cognition and insight. If you've read my book, then you know it's written in 2 parts. The first part shares recent neuroscience about how the brain works and how to make it work better for you. The second part is a 28-day gratitude journal. And the journal is actually designed to help you frame each day, focusing on those bigger goals, and then at the end, focusing on those things for which you're truly grateful. It takes just a few minutes a day to point your head in the right direction, help keep the craziness of the day into perspective, and it's a great way to reinforce the growth mindset. Give it a try. What do you have to lose? Check it out, Happy Hour with Einstein. It's 1 part neuroscience, 1 part gratitude journal, and a splash of inspiration. And remember, life is always better when you share the good stuff.